Hello foodies, welcome back to my channel Tasty Treats by Nikki to the English series of my recipes. So here I am back again with a new recipe for you all, and this recipe is very special to me. So just go and subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon before we start making the recipe. And today's recipe is a chicken cheesy pizza, and trust me, this is full of cheese. So there are basically three steps to make this pizza. So the first step is to make the red sauce of the pizza. For that, we are going to take some water in a pan or in a vessel and heat the water nicely until it comes to a simmer, not boil, just a simmer. Then we are going to add in tomatoes, roughly chopped tomatoes. Do not just finely chop it or cut it so properly, just roughly chopped. Then we are going to add in ginger and garlic. Ginger also can be roughly chopped, no problem in that. Next, adding in onions. So now here I'm adding finely chopped onions because I had leftover onions, so I'm adding in that. But if you're cutting fresh ones, again you can cut them just roughly. Adding salt, and we're going to let it cook nicely, like let it boil nicely. Later on, we will keep it aside. Once it is done, let it cool down and then we will grind it in the mixer grinder. So till my red sauce ka preparation is going on, I'll keep it aside on the gas stove and making the white sauce now. For the same, we will take a saucepan or maybe a fry pan which is non-stick. Add milk to it. Then we add in all-purpose flour and nicely mix it. So this pizza basically I had made second time for this like for the channel exact actually. I made it before, but I think it was back then before COVID times, or I think during the COVID times. I don't remember properly. So after that I'm making it today because I don't eat abhi utna zyada junk and all, so I don't prefer to make all these and all. So yeah, making the white sauce, we have added the all purpose flour. We have to nicely mix it so that there are no lumps of the all purpose flour. And then we get to when we get a small boil, like the first boil, we add in salt and some oregano. If you want, you can skip oregano and add mixed herbs also, but I preferably add oregano because the taste is really amazing when you add oregano to it. Then, if you require, only then you have to add water to it. Otherwise, no need of adding water to it at all. We need a very nice and thick consistency of the sauce. You can see how nice and thick it has become. Slowly, when you keep cooking, it slowly turns into a thick consistency. So now, when the sauce is nice and thick, I'm adding in here cheese cubes. See, I had cheese cubes, so I added cheese cubes. If you have cheese slices, that is also fine, but do not add mozzarella over here. Okay, otherwise the sauce will become very gooey and sticky and very weird. So yeah, now we are mixing it nicely. The cheese will slowly melt because this is not a cheese slice and is a cheese cube. It will take time to melt. But remember, at this point of time, when you add your cheese to the sauce, the gas should be on low flame. It should not be medium, it should not be high, it should be on a low flame because the cheese will melt because our sauce is hot and it's already on the gas. If you keep the gas on high flame, the sauce will tend to burn. So it's better you keep it on the low flame. So now this is perfectly ready. Keeping it aside, we are going to make the chicken mixture as we are making a chicken cheesy pizza. So these are all the ingredients that you need to make the chicken mixture. So here in a bowl I have taken chicken which is already boiled and shredded. Next I'm adding in salt over here. Now you have to be very mindful of adding salt because we added in the red sauce also, we have added salt in the white sauce also, and we are adding it over here also. So you have to be mindful of it, okay? Just be very careful with the proportions of the salt you are adding. Okay. Now the thing is that you can taste the salt level in both your sauces once they are done, and if you think you need to add, you can immediately add when they are hot, so that the mm, salt will immediately melt, and then you can just give it a mix and it will all get mixed up. So into the chicken we add in all our spices like red chili powder, coriander powder, then you add in your turmeric powder, chili flakes, blah blah blah, and so on. Like all the masalas goes into it, including some mayonnaise, some ketchup, some oregano. So here also if you want you can skip oregano with mixed herbs, but again as I said, oregano has a different flavor. So I am adding oregano to it and I am not adding mixed herbs. Okay, so there are few masalas that I have experimented here. One is the fried rice masala. I know this is not a fried rice recipe, but as I always say, I like playing with the masalas a lot. Next, you get a ready-made pouch of these pizza and pasta sauce. I have added that in here. I think it is Webaska pizza pasta that you get. Then next goes in mayonnaise. After mayonnaise, we add in our ketchup. So after adding all these, we nicely mix it and keep it aside. Okay, for like 5 minutes, not more than that. We only keep it aside. The chicken ka mixture only for 5 minutes. And after that we start assembling our pizza all together. Just make sure you mix the masalas properly with the chicken. It should not remain white from any angle or any point. Nicely mix it with the masalas and then you keep it. We are not keeping it for marination or anything, we are just keeping it for 5 minutes so that whatever liquid, whatever water has to come out will come out. If no water has to come out, no water will come out. Okay, so now we are going to assemble our pizza. After resting the chicken mixture for 5 minutes, I have grind the white sauce, red sauce also, and white sauce is also ready and nice. So now here let me tell you that the flame of the gas is off and I'm assembling it on my tawa because I'm going to bake it on my tawa. If you have a microwave, you can do that. Not a problem. On the tawa, I will do it only on a low flame. I will do it only for 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes maximum. But if you're using a microwave, I think 10 minutes will be more than enough. So now here on the pizza bread, first I'm spreading in my white sauce, the white sauce that we prepared. After that, the second layer goes of the red sauce that we prepared. After adding the red sauce, you add the sauces, nicely spread them on the pizza. Do not do any kind of conjuices. Nicely and properly. Do any conjuicy, do not be conjuice at all. Just spread them nicely. After both the sauces, the third and the not the last, but yeah, the third layer will be of our chicken. So we spread the chicken nicely and properly on it. Now whenever you make a pizza at your home or by yourself, there's an advantage that less uh, money, or you have to spend less, but you get the most of it. As you can see how much of chicken I am adding to my pizza. If you go and buy pizza from outside, a chicken pizza or maybe a paneer pizza, you know you just, I think you'll just get 5 to 6 pieces of it on it, like cubes pieces, and that's it. And that is going to be your chicken pizza, because I have been a die-hard fan, a mad lover of pizza and burger and momos. I can die for it. So I am never satisfied eating a chicken pizza outside when I go. But yeah, I am always satisfied having chicken pizzas whenever I make at home, because I can stuff chicken according to my wish. So this is one advantage of it. You say na, like, less of expenditure but more of the product outcome. So this is how it is. So this is the benefit of making a pizza at home. After the chicken ka layer, we add on our vegetables. So now here you can use any vegetable of your choice. I am using capsicum, which I have already tossed a little in the oil. I've just fried it in the oil. And corns, which are already boiled, and then I have added slices of tomatoes, which are done nothing, they're just raw. I've taken the seeds off and I've just diced them and I've added it. That's it. These are the only vegetables. I've avoided onion because I don't like onions in my pizza, so I've avoided onions. You can also add olives and whatever vegetable you have available. After that, we add in the mozzarella cheese. Like, stuff it with the cheese as much as you can. Once it is done, grease your tawa nicely. Keep your flame on low, the gas on low flame, and then just cover it with a pan, maybe another fry pan or maybe a plate or anything, and just cook it for 15 to 20 minutes. And just look at the texture of the cheese after it's melted, and just look at the pizza. It is done so nicely and it's just mouth watering. Now remove all the excess from your tawa and make it ready for your next batch of pizza. If you're making, I was making, so I had to do that. I've kept another pizza on the tawa, and here I am just garnishing my pizza with some chili flakes and some oregano again. And this enhances the taste of the pizza like anything. And I don't know how many of you, let me know in the comment section, how many of you love to have pizza with tomato ketchup. I just dig it into the tomato ketchup, and I love to have my pizzas with tomato ketchup. So just let me know in the comment section who all love this combination of pizza and tomato ketchup, as I personally just love it. Now you see the pizza is done with the cutting process. Let me just adjust it, and now you can just see how cheesy it is. Quickly go and try the recipe. What are you waiting for? And do not forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell icon if you have loved this recipe and somewhere watching this recipe you are missing to have pizza and you just want to have it. So quickly go and try it. We will meet you in the next video. Till then, goodbye, take care, love you all.